What's going on YouTube? Big Moose MTG here. Thank you so much for being here. Really happy we hit the milestone of 500 subs. Now we're headed for 1,000. I think that's the actual point where it's the channel is gonna get monetized for ads and whatnot. Right now I think it's just a subscription based like Twitch thing. You can pay to subscribe to the channel. Not quite familiar with this. I did Twitch for 2.5 years full time, so I understand Twitch. So here's the new setup as well. New mic, new cam, OBS. Familiar with that, so that helps. But yeah, thank you for joining me today. So I'm gonna announce the winner of the Wandering Rescuer textured in a second. Also do my first tech deck. A lot of people want to know what I'm running in Commander, what decks did I build, and why did I build them and whatnot. So I'll show you my very first deck that I built myself. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. And without further ado, we're gonna go straight to the winner list. Right here we have all the names that commented Duskmorn on the Theros video. I will verify that you are subscribed to the channel. Also, once you win, I'll post my email now in the description and also on screen, so just email me. Bear in mind that if you're trying to skew the system, I'm gonna ask the winner to comment a certain thing in this video to verify that it's him or her or whom or they or whatever. I'm gonna verify by asking that person to comment a specific thing in this video so I can verify that's the actual winner, that giving me their info so I can ship to them. I will randomize this 3 times, and good luck. Good luck to you. I hope you enjoy. Randomize once, again, and 3 times. First name up top will get the card. Congrats, Ocelot 23, on your win. Congrats. So you can email me at bigmoosemtg@gmail.com. I'll ask you to actually comment something so we make sure to so make sure I can get this to you fast and safe. Congratulations, that will ship today. As I know if I procrastinate, this will take a week or more. So as soon as I get your infos, I'll be able to ship it out to you. Congrats. All right. As for the deck, I don't like doing Moxfield. I think it's a thing to do. Anybody can look at my Moxfield, but you know, I like to show the actual cardboard. So if you bear with me, I did this little cam here. I'll get the mouse out of the way. And yeah, I'll show you my first deck that I built, which is, oh, the light is gonna, might be a problem here. Let me adjust this, maybe a little lower and to the side. All right, now I'm in the dark. So as I said, this is a brand new setup. Let me know in the comment how you like it. But yeah, so I don't know why I love Phyrexians. Just yeah. Some people hate that, some people love it. I'm a Phyrexian lover personally. So yeah, Elesh Norn MoM. She has vigilance if it enters the battlefield. If a permanent entering the battlefield triggers a permanent you control, that ability triggers an initial time. So basically all ETBs are doubled, and permanents entering the battlefield don't cause ability for your opponents. So basically all my opponents' ETBs do not work. So when this hits the table, it usually ends up being target number 1, but most of the time it's not. Some people use their removal before because this is a 5-drop. So some people use their removal beforehand, so they cannot remove this, or it takes a few turns and I'm able to use this to double all my tokens and whatnot. So I really like this card. I really like this deck. I played it the other night and it popped off. It really popped off, so it was fun. I'll start, I think, should I start with the boring stuff? What do you guys think? So lands. Of course, I got a bunch of planes, so this is a monocolored deck, so all planes, mostly Phyrexian. I got the new Secret Lair one, I think, and I have this one. Basically, that are not Phyrexian, so Tons of planes. 1, 2, 3. Before somebody asks how many, I'll 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 28 regular planes. Because somebody will ask in the comment, I guess. And then I have the specialty lands. So I have a Ganjo, Seat of the Empire. Alright. Could deal 4 damage. Yeah, it doesn't cost as much, but I have to discard it. Urza Saga. Monumental Henge. Emeria Sky Ruin. The War Room. Actually, fun fact. I've played this deck probably 25 times. I've never draw that land, not once. It's weird. I just noticed this earlier. And Reliquary Tower for no maximum hand size, basically. So it makes 28, 30, 34 lands total. So that's for the base. After that, enchantments. I love full art, borderless. I love to pimp my decks. And Elesh Norn is one of my pet decks, so every time that I get a good card, I literally got this yesterday from a Call of Manor upcoming video. So spoiler alert, I get this in the box. Borderless, so I swapped my regular one for this one. Touch the Spirit Realm, really good removal. Philidar Retreat, really good with landfall. Creates 2/2, so it's twice that with Elesh Norn and other token multipliers. Teleportation Circle, again, that's for blink effect. So this is a blink deck, token blink. So I could blink stuff that creates creatures and token, and it just, you know, doubles it with Elesh Norn or not. The deck is really functional even though she's not there. I don't have any infinite combos in this deck because I believe so. I believe that, ooh, the camera was lagging a bit, I'm sorry. I believe that CDH type games are short and quite boring, and most fun games I played usually are, how can I say it? Let's say power level 7. I'm trying to get some light in my face because it's so dark, but I'm ruining this, so I'll leave it there. I'm in the dark. I don't know why. It's really bright in here, so no clue what's happening. But yeah, no infinite combo. But Cathar's Crusade is one of those, if it hits the table, I'm able to get some tokens out. This is deadly. I can get my creatures really big, really fast, because whenever a creature enters under your control, it puts a +1/+1 counter on each creature. So if I have 8 cats coming in for some reason, that's a lot of +1s on all of them. You know what I mean? Smothering Tide, because why not? Mono white. Do you pay the 2? You know? Create treasure tokens. And Blind Obedience for a little bit of, you know, is it Stax effect? The right term, but, you know, slow the game down a bit, give me some advantage. So all the artifacts and creatures my opponent control enters tapped. So that's for enchantments. Instants. No, sorceries, don't have many. 3 of them. Farewell. If you're running mono white, you have to run this. White Sun's Twilight, another board wipe that gives me basically 5 Phyrexian Mites. I actually won a game with this, believe it or not. Board wipe, 5 Toxic, put some other stuff in, and then 5 more Toxic, and I won. Killed the last person at the table. And Savage Reclamation, basically it's a revival effect, so, you know, and it has flashback. Not many of those in white, so it's good sometimes if I get one of my creatures killed, I can pick it back up. After that, artifacts. So, Archaeomancer's Map. Enters the battlefield, search library for up to 2 basic plan, reveal them, put them into your hand, then shuffle. So, you know, one of the things in this, if I don't have, it happens sometimes, I don't draw that many cards. If I don't have the right stuff, like Smothering Tide, or no, not Smothering Tide. Anyway, card draw is a big issue with this deck. Whenever a land enter an opponent's control, that player control will land in you. You may put a land from your hand to the battlefield. So that helps with ramp. Arcane Signet, you know it. Pretty easy card. Conjurer's Closet at the beginning, yeah. Then return that card to the battlefield. Oh, so I think teleportation circle. Anyway, one of them was did I F up? Where's teleportation circle? At the beginning, we have to exile one, return that card to the field under its owner's control. Alright, so I can blink mine and other stuff with the other one, and this one. Yeah, it's just another blink. Alright, so I have. Is this the same card twice? No, I'm crazy. No, almost the same card, basically, but it's not. Blink is good in this deck. As I said, you just repeat the ETBs. Elesh Norn doubles it, or other creatures, as you'll see, doubles or triples them. So, Thought Vessel, no maximum hand size, is just a mana rock. Throne of Eldraine, mono. If you got a mono colored deck, I think it's really good for extra mana, and then you can even pay the draw. All right, so yeah. Mindstone. Alketra's Monument, so creature spell costs 1 less. Whenever I cast a creature spell, I make a 1/1 white warrior token, so token generation and a rebate on creature. Lightning Greaves, you know them. I just thought this version looked pretty cool when I saw it. Portal to Phyrexia, or How to Make Friends at a Table. That's a 9-drop. If you don't know what it does, basically when it enters the battlefield, each opponent sacrifices 3 creatures. At the beginning of your upkeep, put target creature card from a graveyard onto the battlefield under your control. It's a Phyrexian in addition to its other types. So basically I can steal other people's creature and put them on my battlefield. Panharmonicon, if an artifact or creature entering the ability cause a trigger, a permanent you control, that's an additional time. So that's a ETB doubler as well, or as an artifact. Walking Ballista. So with the +1/+1 counter, this could be deadly. All right, I've never ended a game with this, but you know, it's there. I don't think I have as I said, an infinite combo with this. Soul Ring, again, just good looking, I think. I saw this once in a shop, so I picked it up. Pearl Medallion, classic, all white spell, costs 1 less to cast. It's a mono white deck. I think it fits well in there. That was very useful to me in many, many games. For instance, Swords to Plowshare. It's the version from the Secret Lair drop. Enlightened Tutor. Basically, mono white, you have to run this as a tutor. Cloud Shift. So that's a blink deck, blink effect, single drop. It's really easy. Path to Exile, classic. A lot of people hate this card. I think it looks cool. This art, I mean. Ephemerate, again, blink effect, 1 drop. Teferi's Protection, very useful card. Not game ending, but you know, if there's a board wipe and you can drop this, and if it's not a one-sided board wipe, whoever drops it doesn't keep his or her creatures, whatever. This is really good. I love this card. Fleur of Fortitude, basically, until end of turn, your life total can change, and permanents you control gain hexproof and indestructible. So another protection, and that's a removal, generous gift. And I love that it says destroy target permanent. Could be a land, whatever. So I love this card as well. Big Elephant. I have 1 Planeswalker in the whole deck, and it's the Eternal Wanderer. No more than 1 creature can attack the Eternal Wanderer each combat. Exile up to 1 artifact or creature, return that to the battlefield under its owner's control at the beginning of that player's next end step. So basically, blink effect. Or I can create tokens as well for 0, which is good. And for -4, each player choose a creature that player control. Each player sacrifice all creature they don't control. So it's a board wipe as well. Everybody gets to keep 1 creature. All right. I hope you like the new setup. I think that mic's pretty good. I'm eager to edit this video and see how it turns out, but I appreciate you being here. If you're still here, much love. Thank you so much for helping me with the channel. It means a lot to me. It really does. Should I turn this a little? Hi. Oh, more light. I feel like holy light on my face. All right. Mothra, Supersonic Queen. It's Luminous Brahmat and a cool art from Ikoria. Basically, what this does when my creatures die, they come back with flying. But when they die, any creature that has flying and dies, it actually dies. You know, but I love this card. You know, some people attacks you hard and you just block and like they're all gonna die. And, yep, but no, they all come back flying, and now they're gonna punch you in the face. Solitude, flash, lifelink, enters the battlefield, exile up to one target creature. That creature's controller gain life equal to its power. Exile a white card from your hand. I can evoke it. Sorry if I just slipped a French word here. That's one game-ending card. So Moonshaker Cavalry, it's a 8-drop, so it's pretty expensive, but Moonshaker enters the battlefield, creature you control gain flying and get +X/+X until end of turn, where X is the number of creature you control. So if I have 18 tokens and creatures and whatnot, that really hurts. I did win some games with that. It was pretty fun. Grand Abolisher basically prevents people from using spells on my turn, so if this is on the board, I'll have an easier way to get Elesh Norn out, as I tend to look for possible counter spells and whatnot. You know, if people are holding mana during my turn when I want to cast Elesh Norn, having this really helps. Regal Caracal, other cats have +1/+1. When he enters the battlefield, create 2 cats token with lifelink. Again, with all the doublers that I have in this deck, it's really, really strong. Delnay Streetwise Lookout. Basically, all my creatures with power 2 or less can be blocked by creature 3 or greater. So when I have tons of small creatures, this really, really helps. And yeah, if an ability of a creature you control with power 2 or less triggered, that ability triggers an additional time. So it's good for my life gains and the tokens generating. Everything that's 2 or less really gets really strong with this. Mother of Ruin, basically just put it on the board and tap it if somebody targets my commander and whatnot. It's a really good protection. It's really cheap as well. This is a card that I've put in this deck. It's from Theros, I think. Revert Hoplite enters the battlefield, create a number of 1/1 human soldier token equal to your devotion to white. So that one time I think I did like 16 of them, and then I had Elesh Norn and another doubler, and then I just blinked it. It was stupid. I had like 100 something tokens on the board. You know, plus if you have a Cathar's Crusade, they all get +1. It's crazy. This card can go nuts, and it's like under $1 card. It's really, really good for token decks or blink decks. Soul Warden with I got this as a special guest in a Duskmourn box. So basically, it's you know the card. Whenever another creature enters, you gain 1 life. Beza, latest edition with these, I think. Basically, when it enters, create a treasure token. Can blink that, you know, so I make 2 treasures. If I have a doubler or a tripler, 3. And then I can blink it. You gain 4 life, and opponent has more life than you. Create 2 1/1 flesh, and it creates. It's really good card for a blink deck. Really, really good card. Esper Sentinel, that's one of my very few draw card thing. Yeah. And Lorien the Third Pat, really good removal for artifacts and enchantment. Basically one of the few in white. Ocelot Pride, you know the cat. Basically this with Soul Warden, you know the combo probably if you play Arena and whatnot. You've seen it. So a really good card to have in this deck. Felia, everything she attacks basically. It's a blink, so that's a blink creature. I make it, and it gets +1/+1 every time I blink. Which enchanter enters the battlefield, destroy target artifact or enchantment an opponent controls. So don't forget that with Elesh Norn on the board, even this is double. So I'll be able to remove 2 artifacts and enchantment. I can blink it again for 1 with Ephemerate or something, and then again take out 2 artifacts to enchant, 1 artifact or 1 enchantment, or 2 of each, whatever. So that's what I like with this deck, is like all the stacking effects that blinked and, you know, ETBs. It's a really fun deck to play. I love this deck. Enduring Innocence, whenever 1 or more creature you control with power 2 or less enter or draw a card. So that's newest edition as well. Helps me with draw. And if it dies, it becomes an enchantment. So usually it sticks around. Werefox Bodyguard. Removal, when it enters the battlefield, basically I can exile up to one non-fox creature. I don't think there's that many foxes that I saw. But yeah, I can basically double that as well with Elesh Norn, so ETB's doubles, I can take 2 creatures off the battlefield. Restoration Angel enters the battlefield, you may exile a target non-angel, you get the drill again. Removal, twice if Elesh Norn is there. Granite Magistrate, I dropped this on turn 2 once on a game and people were pissed. You can't play your commander with this. Opponent can cast spell from anywhere other than their hands. So, and someone was saying that at that game, I remember, they said that their deck was built on the fact that they would cast from exile. So, not good. Ranger Captain of Eos, search library for a creature, convert it cost 1 or less, reveal it, put it into your hand and shuffle. So that's usually how I get Esper Sentinel or Soul Warden or something like that, you know. It's pretty good just to put a creature on the battlefield. Spirited Companion, basically that's one of my draw engine. With all the blinks effect that I have, if I need to draw, I can just blink him and just, you know, the ETBs. And basically if Elesh Norn is there, I draw 2 cards. And, you know, if I blink it, 4. So really strong. Osier Attack, Vigilance, it's a 6/6, 6-drop. And yeah, if one or more creature token would be created under your control, 3 times that many tokens are created. So this paired with Elesh Norn is making tokens infinitely. God of Soul, whenever a creature you control under your battle, yeah, you gain 1 life and get energy. This with Soul Warden and Ocelot Pride and stuff like that is really good to start that a little loop that will make tokens. And basically, I can use 3 energy, put 2 +1/+1 counter, and a flying counter on a target. So I can, you know, make one of my creatures flying with +2/+2. Overlorded Mistmore, new addition as well. Basically, when it enters or attacks, create 2/2/1 insect creature with flying. That's pretty good. Again, doubled with Elesh Norn. Wall of Omens, Defender, draw a card. So, you know, if I can drop this early sometimes, it did help me. Miral, Shield of Argive, when she attacks, basically create X/1/1 colorless soldier token where X is the number of soldier you control. So if I have already soldiers because of a hoplite or whatever, or this, I just, you know, create tokens. It's a really good creature. Future Priest, whenever another creature enters the battlefield under your control, you may gain 1 life. Whenever a creature enters the battlefield under an opponent's control, they lose 1 life. So cool little creature here. Preston the Vanisher, not a very commonly used card from what I saw. So it was from Jumpstart, I don't remember, 2022. Whenever another non-token creature enters the battlefield under your control, if it wasn't cast, so if I blink it, create a token that's a copy of that creature except a 0/1 white illusion. So I can, let's say, copy, I blink, where's my, blink the dog, let's say, Spirited Companion. So I draw 2 cards because of Elesh Norn. Then when it comes back, basically it creates a 0/1 illusion. Now I have 2 of those, so basically I draw a 6 card. You know, it's pretty fun. Took me a while to understand how this card mechanically works, but you know, it works. Skyclave Apparition, another removal basically. It's, yeah, Imprison, well, Apparition enter the battlefield, exile up to 1 target non-land token permanent you don't control, converted mana cost 4 or less, and then it's doubled with Elesh Norn. So it's a good card to have. Flicker Wisp, enters, exile another target, that card under your control at the end of the next time step. So that's another blink effect. It's a good creature, has flying 3/1, it's not that strong, but it's fun. Charming Prince, classic in blink decks, I think. If it enters, try 2. I choose 1 basically, but then if Elesh Norn is there, I choose 2, right? So I gain 3 life, and then I can exile a creature you own and then blink that one. So it's a really cool little loop here. And Elesh Norn, not a game ender, but oh boy, yeah. It's a good card. It's just fun. All my creatures get +2 and others get -2/-2. And Recruit of the Guard, again, I go fetch a creature with 2 or less, so just something to start having my creature board rolling, basically my board state rolling. But yeah, that's it. That was my first deck that I built. Of course, I try to update it with new cards and whatnot and ideas that I have when I watch videos and whatnot. So sometimes I see a cool card, I'm like, oh, that could work. I tend to upgrade my decks, so yeah, it's a lot of fun. I love these boxes as well. I don't know if you know them, but shout out to GameGenic. These are the best deck box that I saw. I love this little showcase thing. I think they look awesome on the shelves. So big shout out to GameGenic. These are awesome. It looks great. Feels great. Tons of space for your cards. I really enjoyed it. These are before you ask in the comment, these are the Squire Plus XL, if I remember correctly. So yeah, and these are all double sleeves. So I'll just show you. I'm gonna try and do this professionally here. So these are all double sleeved, so penny sleeve, and look, there's still some space in there, right, for tokens and whatnot. I have a deck box just for tokens, but yeah. Again, let me know what you think. And big congrats again to the winner, Mr. Ocelot 23. Please contact me so I'll ship that beautiful card to you. And again, much love for stopping by. It means a lot to me. Thank you for the love on the channel. I hope we still grow together, and I'll do more giveaways. At 1,000 subs, I'll be doing a whole collector box, pick 12 winner, open it on video, maybe do a live even. Be cool to be able to chat with you guys real time. But yeah, I'll do a whole collector box for all the subscribers. Big shout out to La Taverne's Collectionneur. Just great people, great friends, great prices. You get 5% off with my code BigMooseTDC5 on their website, so latavernescollectionneur.com. Make sure to visit them if you have any singles need. They base their price off TCG player converted to Canadian or US if you're in the US. But great prices, way cheaper than other competitors around here. So it's worth the look. They have a great inventory. They ship fast, and you basically support a really cool business as well. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I talked a lot today. Thank you so much for joining in. Much love. I hope to see you soon. And let me know in the comments if you enjoyed let me know if you enjoyed this video. I'll do more. I have a lot more decks behind me. I don't know, see that. There's a couple. I'm actually building 2 more right now. So, and more content to come. December 1st, I have a big day planned to shoot Commander games right here. It's a round table. It's gonna be awesome. I'm gonna try my best to make cool edits and make it entertaining for you visually and everything. I'm pretty sure you're gonna love the people that I invited. They're really good friends and really cool players as well. So very clever players. I have a few teams in mind. So yeah, I hope you enjoy. I'm really trying hard to entertain you and make this fun and a cool adventure for myself as well. And I'm sorry if I'm a bit inconsistent in my when I post. I work a lot. I'm a financial director in a dealership, so if you know, you know. There's basically 2 of us and 11 salesmen, so yeah, it keeps us busy. Long hours, but yeah, if you know, you know. If you don't, well. But yeah, I apologize if I'm not very consistent with my posting. I'll try to make a schedule and film more stuff and then schedule them, trying to get a little bit more consistency with the channel. Either way, I rambled enough. Much love. Hope to see you soon. Bye.